guys, hope you're all well. We're into our third lockdown and we're getting going with some videos again. The first thing that we are going to do is give you a bit of fun and go through some trick shots for you. I'm going to do some outside, which is why I'm a bit wrapped up because it's freezing today. But it's good to get outside, a bit of fresh air, so if you can and it's a nice enough day, get out and do some of the things that you see on this video outside in your garden and things like that, okay? Hope you enjoy these. Ed and Mike will be on with some different ones as well, and we'll be going through exercises that can be good for mini tennis players all the way through to adults, so enjoy. Okay, so exercise number one, the crossbar challenge. So the football version, and you can try the football version if you want. It's all good to test your coordination and do multi-sport activities, things like that. So give it a go. I've got my football, I've got my tennis racket and a few tennis balls. And I'm going to give myself 3 goes to achieve it with both. So here goes with the football version first. Oh. Close on number 1. Yes, number 2 gets it. So I've got my 3 tennis balls, okay? Pop these down. Now it's completely up to you whether you do this out of your hand like a volley or whether you take a bounce and a hit. If you're feeling flashy, you could mix it up between your forehand and your backhand. For kids on the mini tennis stuff, think about star positions. Drop the ball and strike all the way through. So I've got my 3 goes now to try to do it with the tennis ball. A bit harder, I think. Number 1. I'm taking that and I'm stopping whilst I'm ahead. Have a go at it. See whether you can do something similar with the equipment that you've got. Okay, so after the success of the first exercise, which I'm still dead pleased about, we'll move it on. You can see the net has got little targets put on it that are for point scoring when you aim kicking a football, or as we're going to do going with the tennis balls. So obviously you can see some of the targets are more difficult to get than others, and they are worth different points. So you can see the bottom corners are 500, the top corners are 1,000, and you've got 100 if you go through the big gap in the middle. So whether you want to try it as a football version and strike and score some points that way, or the one I really want you to try, I just enjoy playing a bit of football as well, but I'm sure lots of you do. The one I want you all to try is the tennis version of it. So again, I will get a few balls in my racket. Could do this as forehand and backhand again, and I'm just going to pick different targets to go to and see whether I can get them. So I strike, top of the 100. Didn't get the 1,000, I'm going to go for it again. Yes! So I've got my 1,000 as well. So try it out, use your full swings, maybe try it with backhands, and then as a little twist, we can play it, and this would be maybe for the younger ones, the mini tennis players, we can play it as a bit of floor tennis. So you place your ball down, and if you want to go closer to the target, that's fine, go closer. You set yourself in your star position, and you're going to take your swing all the way through to your big nose position as well, and you can aim at different targets that way. Now, for this exercise, you'd probably stay on the lower ones, the corners that are 500, or you could put some skittles out or some plant pots if you're in the garden. Do whatever you want to do, and you just get a feel of your swing. So I'm going to go for a bottom corner this time. Oh, missed by a mile, but go and give it as many goes as you want and get a better score each time. Up against a brick wall, mark out some places you want to aim the ball towards, things like that. Okay, moving it on to some more trick shots now, different twists on it rather than doing the target hitting. We're going to try some fun stuff. got a couple of people back. They did the lockdown videos way back in lockdown #1. So we've got Kean and we've got Danny, who are probably a little bit taller than they were back then. They're going to try it. As you knew before, they aren't tennis players, so it's a real fair reflection of how difficult the drills are. You get to see them try it. I'm sure you can do it or better than it. So have a good go with some of these. The first one, set out some cones. We're going to do some dribbling through both with the ball on the strings and as like a floor tennis exercise, and we take the ball in and out of the cones. So we might time them if you've got a couple of kids to do it with. They could race against each other if you've got enough targets, and you don't need these things. You can put anything down. This could be done inside, it can be done outside, a little bit of space in the hall, in one of your rooms, whichever you want, or outside if you want to get a bit of fresh air. So all they are going to do to start with is they will get a ball, and if we want to do the first one, the first version, they're just going to dribble it in and out, in and out, in and out, and they're coming all the way around. They're using both sides of the racket, and they will stop the ball. Okay, so can you use mine? When you come. So Kean will have a go with this. Off you go, mate. Go. Good, 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 and back again. Oh. One cone here. Okay, Danny's going to do the next one. Hang on, Dan, we're going to show them this. I'll borrow your racket. So you can go dead simple, egg and spoon style. I'm not allowed to put it in the neck of the racket here, okay? You've got to have it on the strings, and then as quick as you can, drops it in and out of your cones. Try not to drop it like I did. Danny, don't drop it. Good, quicker, quicker, quicker. How quick can you do it? Good, 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 good. Oh, he dropped it as well. So it's not that easy. If you rush, you go really fast. It's quite tough. Okay, final thing before I send them back to do their homeschooling again is a couple of final trick shots that some of you will have seen before. We've got one where we roll it around the edge of the racket frame, which looks pretty easy, but when you try it, it's a lot harder. And you could try that on the backhand side as well, okay? You might go for a certain number of rolls around the edge, or you might try and do as many as you can in a minute, something like that. And then a little old favorite of ours is twister. So ball on the racket, and it stays on the strings. Now, you can see I'm holding it a bit funny. I've brought my hand right underneath the racket so that it lets me twist all the way around to get my racket flat at the end, okay? So the ball stays on the same side of the racket. Give that a go. They're not easy. So boys, have a little go at it. Concentration, Dan, concentration. And you can see they're not easy, so give them a go. Try lots and lots. They're going to probably stay out for a bit longer and try them. Try and get a bit better.
Hey everyone, hope you're all okay. Hope you're doing well, keeping safe during this third lockdown that we're in here. The coaches and I are going to bring some trick shot videos out to you, and this is one of my trick shot videos to you guys. Okay, all you need for this one is a racket and a ball. Doesn't even need to have strings in it because we're going to be practicing hitting off the frame. Okay, to start off with, I'll say practice doing your frames off this part here. Okay, you get a much more consistent bounce. It's usually the flattest part of the racket, so as you hit, it comes up nice and easy off the middle of the frame here. Okay, but I also want you to practice with your finger in the middle of the frame here, because as you hit, the trick shot is once you get to 9 uppies, you're going to spin the racket around and carry on doing your uppies. Okay, have a go. I'll show you how it's done. Yeah. This is a trick shot video for the minis. All you'll need for this one is a racket and a ball. Okay, it's a 4-step shot. You do a hit, a header, a bounce, and a catch. Okay, and it will look like this: hit, header, bounce, and catch. Nice and easy. Have a go.
Hello everybody, I hope we are all doing well and surviving in lockdown number 3. I just thought I would give everybody a couple of little challenges to have a go at if they're bored. These are the ones that are going to be outside. I'll probably we'll do a few between us that are inside as well. I think Mike's already done one for those kids who are finishing school and it's already dark and they've got to stay inside the house. Now, the first one is going to be a little exercise which teaches you to control the ball a little bit better, and it's called the tennis ball catch. We don't use our hands for it at all, so we just use the racket. And so, start off really easy. I'm just going to throw the ball in the air and just catch it on the strings like that. And as you can see, it doesn't bounce up. And the way I do this is as the ball comes down, I do two things. I turn my wrist, and you might use this motion for maybe something like a drop shot or maybe even like a drop volley. You've done those before. And also as the ball's coming down, I move the racket down with the ball. So if I leave my racket still, boom, it's going to come back up in the air. I have done this one before, I think. And as you get better at it, you can throw the ball higher and catch it on the strings like this. So let's see some of you guys having a go at that one. It's quite a fun little skill to be able to do, and obviously the better you get, the higher you can get. So hopefully see you all soon. Get this. I'll take it. Let's see your attempts. A little challenge regarding the catch with just the racket is to try it off a wall. So fire it at the wall, use that same wrist motion. This is a little bit trickier. I'll do that one again in case the camera missed it. And see if you can catch it like that. Let's see you guys have a go. Another little skill that we can try is a framey. So this is where instead of it being just an uppie, I'm going to turn my racket onto the side and I'm going to use the frame to hit the ball up like this. I think key things here are just trying to keep the ball low, so you're not trying to hit too high, because then it does become more difficult to control. So give this a go, see how many you can get. Maybe let's have a little competition to see who can get the most. Count them up and then send your videos back. So, final skill, if you're finding the frame is a little bit easy, what you can do is add in a little twist like this. Maybe one, maybe two. So let's see you have a little go at that, and hopefully see you all soon.